Hi, looking to buy a property in the near future? Well, this video I'll be talking about some market updates for second half of 2020, especially in quarter 3 and quarter 4, and what will happen in the near future. Hi, I am James Lim here, founder of Property Plus System, and I'm here to share with you some market updates for 2020. Let's look at the private condo resale market. Now, private condos resale market definition is units that are bought second-hand from homeowners. Right now, in the month of October, it has reached a 2-year high with 1,509 transactions in October. This is a lot. Well, compared with the month of September, it is basically a 21.6% increase. And if you were to compare with last year, October itself, it is a 72.9% increase. And if you would like to look at the past 5 years, it is a 78% higher than the past 5 years average volume. Where are these buyers buying? Majority of the buyers, 58%, are buying in the outside of the central region, or what we call the OCR. This is where majority of home buyers will buy for and less for investment. 25.3% buy in the RCR region or at the city fringe, and 16.8% buy in the core central region. Let's look at the overall prices. 0.8% growth as compared to last month, and if you were to compare to last year, it has a 0.7% growth since compared to last year. Now, if we were to see the different segments, there is a growth of 5.8% in the core central region, a 1% growth in the RCR region, and a 0.8% in the outside of central region. Now, hence, therefore, it shows that there may be more bargain in the core central region and the outside of central region, where these two, the price has not reached 1% yet. There may be more valuation that can go up. Let's look at the private home sales. Now, the private home sales has not been doing well for quarter 3. The reason is because since last month, the government has come in with new measures. So if we were to look at the month of October, there is only a total of 630 units. This is less than half that was sold as compared to September. Now, this is due to the new regulations by the government. The government right now is clamping down or to prevent developer from reissuing of options to purchase, or OTP for short, by these developers. These new conditions by the government include restricting developers from providing upfront agreement to buyers to reissue the OTPs, restricting developer of reissuing the OTP of the same unit within 12 months of expiry of the previous OTP, okay, and require the developers to inform buyers of all these upfront conditions. In short, options can no longer be reissued anymore. They have to be exercised immediately within 8 weeks. Now, so what is this current situation and how does it affect both the private home sales and also the resale market? Firstly, you have to understand this, that in Singapore, most of the buyers are buying, they prefer to buy first, then they sell. People don't like to sell first, and then they start to hunt for a house. People tend to secure your choice unit first before selling your previous place. However, if you were to buy a second property, there is something called the ABSD, or Additional Buyer Stamp Duty. And as a Singaporean, if you were to purchase a second property, you have to pay a 12% tax. And most of the Singaporeans will not be able to pay this 12% tax. Hence, for the last few months, developers has been reissuing of OTPs for at least 6 months to 12 months. Therefore, as people need time to sell, preferably between 3 to 6 months at least, developers are able to give a 6 to 12 months of extension, or what we call a reissue of OTP. And that is why there was a higher demand for new home sales in the past. However, since the government has clamped down, now basically they are not able to reissue all these options. Therefore, buyers are now moving into the resale market, where between the agreement with the home seller, they can have a longer option period of maybe 3 to 6 months. Now let's look at this as if you are a bargain hunter, where will you go for? So let's study the market a bit. Looking at the month of October, okay, there is a huge increase in resale volume, higher than the last 5 years. So that is where majority of the people are going for. And the reason I've explained is because they are able to issue a longer option period with the homeowners as compared to developers, okay? And since there is a higher demand, I have also shown you that the price has also increased, you know, from basically 0.5% in the cost central region all the way to 1% in the RCR region. Alright, and how about new project sales right now by developers? There is a huge decrease in new volume, transaction volume for new projects, 48%, 630 units for this for the last month. Now, because of there is a lower demand, therefore developers right now are desperate, and I have seen some developers right now are giving sweeteners or discount, so there is more discounts out there, which means possibly you are able to purchase a unit or invest in a unit that is cheaper if you were to buy from a developer than from a homeowner. Let me give you an example where some developers are actually giving discount. So you can see from the left here, Leiden Green, they are giving some star buy promotion where the price actually dropped by maybe around 200 square feet and per square foot. And when the price has dropped that time, literally buyers are actually entering into this market. Rivera is another one that are actually giving discount. You know, although they say their savings are up to 500,000, of course they are of the higher end. And you can see that the price actually has dropped from like 2,600 to 2,300 per square foot. So these are some examples. Of course, there are other examples out there in the market. Some developers are giving up to 10 to 20,000 discounts. So if you are keen to know where are the discounts are, please feel free to drop me a text and I shall reply to you. If you like this video, please feel free to share a like button or share with your friends. Thank you and bye.